Hey family, how's everybody doing? I am doing wonderful. I've been having a taste, as you can see, for fried green tomatoes for a while. Now I made some the other day, but I was still on my 10-day detox, so I was not eating any breading. But I'm not on my 10-day detox anymore. I have completed that. It's been, I don't even know how long, how many days. It's about a week past when I finished that. So I'm gonna make some breaded fried green tomatoes. I'm using 100% grapeseed oil for the oil. I also was not using oil at the beginning. The first 3 days of that 10-day fast or that 10-day detox, I did all raw. So all raw fruits, all raw vegetables, all raw nuts, only water, and only the detox tea recipe that I had given out. So I did that from day 1 to 3, and then after that I continued on with the no bread, no meat, no dairy, no soda, no sugar, basically nothing but natural things. I didn't use salt the first 3 days. So then after day 1 through 3, I went ahead and added in the seasons and everything. Well, not everything, seasons, and I added in, I believe I didn't add in the oil till the last few days. So, fried green tomatoes, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You might do them a certain way. My tomatoes are already washed. I'm just going to re-rinse these here. Then I'm going to just get a paper towel and pat them dry. Yeah, pat them dry. They started turning on me because they was all this color here. And so these, as you can see, they're starting to turn. So I have to go ahead and get these fried up, cooked up. Oh, so when I made them on my detox, I fried them with no oil at all. And now hold on, wait a minute. I don't want to be telling no stories. I'm not sure if I know I used some seasons, so I can't remember what day, like I said, that I done the tomatoes. So I have to go back and look at my videos. But I believe it was the day 9 and 10 that I done those, because I know I had season, so it had to be like the last few days. So anyway, I'm just slicing these. If you've never made fried green tomatoes, it's really simple. It's no different than how you bread pretty much anything else. How I used to bread my chicken, I would clean it off and just get my whatever my selected breading. What at the time it was flour and seasoning, but we're doing all plant-based and vegan items. So we're doing these green tomatoes and we're not messing with meat. And that's just because that's my choice, and my health has been so much drastically better since I decided to cut meat and dairy out of my diet. I mean, drastically. Like, I couldn't even stand up this long to be able to do this a video like this for you. I would have to cook. Can you turn that down, please? I would have to cook on my on a walker, or just take my time with doing it, because just simple beans would really hurt. So all we're doing is slicing these, and like I said, you can see that these are turning, but they should still be good. I don't know, what kind of season do you use? What kind of season do you use when you fry your tomatoes? What are like your staple go-tos? Now, I used to use Lowry seasoning for everything, just about. But now not so much. I don't hardly use it much anymore. Not that I won't, but I've started, experimenting, or just branching out to try other seasons. Getting out of the box, like, you would have caught me like 2 years ago. I would not have ever eaten a fried green tomato with no breading. Like, what? That sounds crazy. So the breading that I'm going to use is this Louisiana seasoned beer batter now. The writing is real small. I looked at it. I didn't see any milk or any type of dairy products in there. It is quite a nice amount of ingredients on here, but it says it doesn't say it contains milk or anything. So I'm using this, and they say to either mix it. It's beer batter, so they mix it with beer or club soda. I don't have either. I'm using water. So I'm just gonna put a half a cup of water in here and just mix it around, and then just fry these babies up just like that. Half a cup of water. That's what that breading looks like. It looks like flour almost, but it should be already pre-seasoned. The other thing is, when I used to cook fish and things like this back in the days, or probably not even really that too long ago, I never paid attention to the package. So I would add and season. I didn't really pay attention to it's supposed to be already pre-seasoned. So my stuff would be over salted. I've gotten a lot better. And I used to have high blood pressure. I do not anymore. I do not have those hypertensive emergencies where, your blood pressure is over 200. Yeah, we won't be doing any of that anymore. And I actually added more than a half a cup, even though that's what it calls for, because it's still a little bit way too thick for me. So I'm just going to add in what I want to. I do this often. It's nothing new. I just kind of do things how I want to do it. I'm just mixing it with this fork. That is it. Half a cup just wasn't getting it for me. And I wonder if it says a cup anyway. It says a cup. Because I was like, no, this ain't happening. So it's still pretty thick. And I'm going to put my skillet back on the heat because I took it off. Natural oil is going to burn, to me, a lot faster. So I didn't want it to smoke and just cook all up and be wasted. So there we have that. Now you could do this. You can dip your tomatoes in here and then let them sit. Maybe put them in the refrigerator and let the batter sit on them, or even put them in the freezer overnight, cook them the next day. Do what you want to do. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fix these up now. So that's how thick it is. See that? That thick. Dip my tomatoes right on in here. And use my fork to just kind of flip it over. And I'm not using any egg as any binder or anything like that. I'm just dipping it straight in here. And then when that grease gets hot, I'm going to put it right in the skillet. So that this sticks on it, because otherwise it won't stick. So don't be surprised if the batter starts coming off. You really just got to sit it right into the heat, into the skillet. See, if I let it stay like that, it may keep dripping and just drip completely off, but I'll do like that and I'll sit it right into the skillet just like this. So I'm going to change angles, and I'll put you on my camera stand. So hang on. All right, here we go. My oil's already in there, and it is already hot. So like I said, I'm just going to pull it up like that. And I'm going to put it straight into the hot oil, just like this. Okay. I got it on low heat. Well, I got it on about a 4. It's kind of low heat. And there we go. Just flip them over. You might kind of have to layer it up a little bit yourself because, like I said, the tomatoes are slippery, and we're not using any egg or anything like that to make it stick. Even if you wanted to, you can add some egg substitute, but I do not want to. Just like that. I'm trying not to have to turn this vent on because it's going to get loud. Then I'm going to have to do like a voiceover. So I'll probably just fry a few of these just so you can see. And then, I flung some of that tomato juice in there. And then I'll get off, and then I'll go ahead and finish them up. They're so big, 4 is about all that's going to fit in there at one time. So I don't know if you ever had beer battered fried green tomatoes, but if you haven't, try them out. I like this breading much better. There we go. So I'm just gonna fix these 4 real quick, show you that, and then I will I'll finish up here. So this was our first one that was in there. I'll pick it up and just turn it over. This was our second one right here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I just let it sit. Now I shouldn't have moved that one so that the breading won't come loose, but this one might come loose on the other side because I moved it too soon. But it doesn't take long. That's the good thing about it. These are vegetables, y'all. These are vegetables. They're not going to be raw. You're not going to undercook these unless you just want them softer or something like that. But it doesn't take long to do this at all. Kind of looks like cornbread, which I haven't had cornbread in a very long time. So I'm still learning. There's some stuff that I am learning. I want to be able to make my own plant-based like burgers and sausages and stuff like that. From scratch, I'm talking about, y'all. So I'll get to that. Cakes and pie. I was never really a baker, so I want to learn how to do these things. So I know what ingredients are inside of stuff and what ingredients I'm giving my family. And see, like I said, I moved that one too soon. That's the only reason this part came off. But it'll be fine. That was my doing. Let's see, you see it's double-sided there. But I just like to turn them over on the side to make sure the sides get cooked real good, and I'm not chewing on like have like a doughy type of taste. I do not like that. So we're gonna make sure it's nice and crispy on the sides too. Now, of course, you can add whatever season you want to. If you want to add some season to this, you know, feel free to do that. Like when I'm done, I might put a little bit of Old Bay season, but I want to taste it without it first. Sprinkle a little bit on the top. But I'm definitely going to fry up the two tomatoes that were already turning a little bit red. And this is how easy it is. It's really just as easy. Just turn it on each side. And you don't even have to do this. This is just what I like to do. You can also just sit it up on the side like that. Sit it up on the side like that. Just like that. So I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. Beer battered fried green tomatoes, y'all. Let that get a little bit hot. It's the summertime. You're supposed to eat fried green tomatoes in the summer. Let me wash my hands real quick. So y'all see how easy that is. Very simple, very easy. Just turn it. Put it right over there just like that. This is the batter, no surprise. That's pretty much what it looks like. I went ahead and ate that one. That season is good, y'all. I don't need nothing. I might add a little hot sauce and go on about my way in my day. That's it. I know I said I was just going to cook those. I'm just going to finish up this batter here, so I don't have to restart anything. So what kind of season do you use for your green tomatoes? Do you use like cornmeal? Do you use cornmeal? And do you use flour like your chicken? Do you use a mixture of the two? See, that's done. Let me get that grease off there. See that? Put that there. Put that there. Gonna put another one in. So this is one pack. It seems like it was just good enough for 2 tomatoes. Depending on how thick you make it. You might not want the breading that thick. When's the first time that you can remember having a fried green tomato? I cannot even think of the first time I had a fried green tomato, or where I got it at. I don't even remember, y'all. I mean, I don't think it goes back to like young childhood. I don't really remember my mom really making fried green tomatoes. She might have made them like once. But that wasn't her dish. You know, that wasn't her dish, what she made. These are really simple to make, as you see. Just like that. I'm going to try my best to get this one last one in here. I'm going to leave that alone so it don't come off like last time. This is really all we got left. It's the end piece. I'm going to use all this batter here. Try to at least. Try to at least. There we go. I bet like an extra tasty, crispy, like a KFC type of batter would be really good. So I'm going to do that one day and see how that turns out. But I'm pretty sure this is the first time that I use, if it's not, forgive me, but I believe it's the first time I use the beer batter on my fried green tomatoes. I've used it on a lot of things, but I don't think I have on my fried green tomato. And as a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do to this one, because I like to have a I like to taste the batter on mine. So I'm gonna patch this up. Patch it up just like that. And I'm gonna do the one next to it like that too. And then I'm gonna just turn it over, let it sit. Patch that one up. Patch it up like that. Patch these ends up right here. There we go. Have you ever done that? And see, this is a weird angle, so I'm gonna have to hold this one kind of like this so I can get that edge. Because I like my stuff to have the crispness to it. So I can put it there and like press it down. I can just hold it. I'm gonna just hold it. Then I'm gonna try to sit it like that. There we go. Turn this over like that. Turn that over like that. See, it blend right in. We're gonna taste these things in a minute, y'all. So it's taking about 20 minutes thus far, and that was just mixing. That was talking, cutting, and mixing. That's not bad. This is a quick, easy snack or meal. For me, this be a meal. This is gonna be my meal. And whoever else in the family wants to have some. My appetite has got to the point where I can just go really with one meal. And I've done that for a while, 1 meal a day. Done the OMAD fasting. OMAD just stands for 1 meal a day. Or you do intermittent fasting and you know, pick a schedule to eat your food and you leave like an open window to where you eat. So like an 8-hour time block, 6-hour, 4-hour time block where you eat. And then after that 8, 6, 4 hours, how many ever hours you allow yourself to eat, you don't eat after that time. So it's not that you fast and don't eat the whole day, which that very much works as well. But it's OMAD, just eating 1 meal a day. That works, seems to work pretty well for me. I pretty much don't eat before 11 o'clock anyway. Once in a blue moon I do. I do my best to try to eat not after 6. It don't always work like that. Sometimes I do eat after 6, but for the most part, I try to eat within a time block so my body gets used to eating within a certain time frame, and that has tremendously helped me as far as losing over 100 pounds naturally, you know, without a weight program or anything like that. I didn't use anybody's program to lose weight. Not saying people's programs don't work, but I talk to God and ask him the type, what do I need to do? What am I missing? And more than losing weight, I lost all those medicines, which is the biggest part of all that. Not having to take all that pain medicine that messes up your body over time. It has to damage your kidneys over time. I mean, it's just no way that you can take narcotic drugs, even though it's prescription, prescription drugs, and it not do something to your body over time. So, yeah. I just prefer this natural medicine, which is food. I'm going to stick that like that. I'm going to hold this at an angle. Of course, you can use more oil. I just didn't want to. You can use more oil and it cooks on both sides, you know, faster. Deep fry it. I really just prefer not to do that. whenever I cook it at home. So that's what those are looking like so far. You see those? There we go. So we'll let those cook a few more minutes and then we'll take them off. All right, so we're pretty much done here. Yeah. Well, let me get this piece right here because I don't like how light it looks. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. Just let it finish off just like this. There we go. Some of these are big and thick like steaks or something. That is that. So there we have it. That. Okay, I'm going to pause you and I'm going to bring you over to the counter. All right, y'all, we made it in one piece. Here we are. This is what we done. This is what we done. These are our tomatoes. These are our fried green tomatoes. Oh, no, it's not pickles, baby. It's tomatoes. So we started out with some green tomatoes. Well, they were kind of turning red a little bit. So they had a hint of red, so they won't have the exact same flavor. Green tomatoes. The season we used again is Louisiana beer battered, seasoned. The big word seasoned, Rosette. There is seasoned, Rosette. Okay, I'm talking to myself because I said earlier that I used to put season in everything. Don't even read it. That's just ignorant. Y'all forgive me. Anyway, but this is seasoned beer batter. Okay. Louisiana green tomatoes. If you're somewhere where you have a schnooks, we got these as schnooks. And the oil I used was 100% grapeseed oil. You do not have to deep fry it and use all that oil. All right, and I got the hot sauce out. I got red hot sauce. Now, I don't use a lot of hot sauce at all. Excuse me, because I just don't care for it as much anymore. Over this last year, like since I went vegan. But who's out there using this though? Who's out there using this? Tabasco. Somebody tell me who is out here using McElhenney Tabasco hot sauce. That's hot. Y'all some soldiers. I don't know how you do it because I cannot. This is not enjoyment. This is like torture. Like this is for flavor. This is for if you want your mouth to fall off. Okay, this is if you want. This is like if you like, you know, down with the Dragon Clan or something. Wu Clan. Yeah, something like that. Wu-Tang, that's what I was trying to say. The Dragon Clan or something, because this is hot. It's like the devil's cousin or something. I don't know. But this right here, it has a little heat to it, but it has flavor. So, y'all, we are going to pick this one here because look at it. Doesn't it just look? Doesn't it just look juicy? It already has a piece like waiting for me. I don't need to do too much breading because as you see, I'm working on all of this. Working on all of this. I've come a long way though, honestly. Come a long way, but I have still yet a long way to go. But that's that. Breading is good. I already tasted a little piece of the breading from the piece that came off. But hold on, wait a minute. You need to see these. Hold on, you need to like See another angle. Wait a minute. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at those babies. Do do do. Aren't they so beautiful? Aren't they so lovely? Yeah. Come and taste these green tomatoes. Oh, taste these green tomatoes. Yeah. So I've got me a good old trusty styrofoam plate out. And this is what we're about to, sorry y'all, sorry. We're about to taste this right here. See, that's the inside. Still has a hint of redness in there. But I'm gonna put some hot sauce on this plate, I know that. This bottle here. And, hang on y'all. All right, let me put you back down. Okay. Put some of that hot sauce on the plate so I can dip it. A little dip. And I'm going to do the side that has that tomato. Here we go. God, we thank you for this food. Thank you for blessing the hands that prepared it. I thank you that you've taken sickness and disease from the midst of it. I thank you because it's good, natural food that, God, you can make it health and nourishment to my body. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. And I don't know how many times I tell you this, because it just comes to thought when I pray. When I prayed about certain food, I would feel convicted about it because, like chitlins, all of a sudden I just stopped eating them. I used to eat them, I used to eat chitlins all the time, hot sauce and vinegar. And then first of all, it just started hitting me about what it was, and then like, how am I praying God to make it health and nourishment to my body, and it's nothing nourishing about food from a pig? It's really not. You know, you choose to eat how you want to. I'm just saying, like, honestly, how do you think that of all the foods you had options to choose, you chose the pig and you said, God, thank you for making it health and nourishment to my body? It wasn't because you had to eat it. It wasn't because we have nothing else. It's a famine and all we have is pig. You chose it. Like, you went to the grocery store and actually chose it. I went to the grocery store and actually chose that, and my consciousness would be like, girl, you need to stop playing. Ain't no health and nourishment coming from that. So sometimes I would even skip that part. But I would say, thank you, God, for taking sickness and disease from the midst. I'm going to say that. But I knew, the other part, it just wasn't right for me. So that's what I did. And that's why, that's one of the things, I have a clear conscience. Excuse me, I'm going to hold this because I'm not trying to show anything to anybody. I have a clean conscience when I eat now because I know it can be health and nourishment to my body. Not absolutely perfect meals, but I know there's something in it that can be health and nourishment to my body. All right, so I'm not looking for no magic to happen. So here we go. I know you hear that crunch. I know you hear that crunch. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. Let's get to the juicy part. This is our steak. This is our steak. I haven't had a steak and it's like a year and a half now. That's good. Honey, you're going to have to get some of these while they hot. It's good. I'm going to go get a chair so we can sit down and talk. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm going to get a chair and we're going to sit down and talk, okay? It's good. You see, it's got that red tint. You want me to come give it a taste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, Mama.
What is it?
Fried green tomato.
Yeah. I'll take some.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go give the mister. You want hot sauce?
We'll take some too.
I'll put it on there, okay?
We'll take some too off of this.
How you gonna put it on there if I'm bringing you a piece?
Oh, I thought you said you'd make me a plate.
No, I'll make you a plate. I'm just saying taste it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. We're on a mission. Do. He's cutting our son's hair, so I'm gonna hold it for him. Let me know when you're ready. Hurry up before I bite it.
Tastes good.
I like it.
You did good.
Thank you, babe. We're an honest family. If it don't taste good, y'all gonna be on here cracking up because they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be like, I failed. Come on, Rose. Let me try to find a skinny one.
I want that one. I want that one.
This
I want
one?
That one. Yeah.
Okay. Come
Because
on.
I touched on it.
Come on.
Hot sauce on it.
Come on, with a hot sauce. Lean over the plate.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me bring it down because you're a little shorter.
Hi. I'm a Kylie Rose and I have this thing and I'm about to eat it.
Fried green tomato.
Fried green tomato.
Like it?
Mm-hmm.
She's giving a side thumb. What about that hot sauce right there? What do you think?
Good.
Good. Is it better with the hot sauce or without? You like
Good
it?
with the hot sauce.
You like it better with the hot sauce? Okay. Hey, and we'll save you some since you're getting your hair cut, okay? First of all, I'm gonna join her. We're gonna eat this. And this is my dinner. I have a green smoothie, so I got all the things that I need. So let me know if y'all gonna try this with the beer batter.
That is
Or
good.
if you don't like beer batter and you're just gonna stick to like your cornmeal or a different season, a fish season, because it's intended for fish. But this tastes good on like onion rings or whatever. Like on the bag it says perfect for seafood, onion rings, and more. So this is my and more. So the juice is not like pouring out and making all the batter like all soft and yucky. It's a balance. Need some of that hot sauce, man.
Mm-mm. Can I add some more on my plate?
We definitely will make this again. I didn't want to make this every day though, but I do have those other 2 tomatoes that I need to finish. And you know, most people Well, I can't say most people that I've seen. People do fried green tomatoes as a side, but this is my dinner. And some restaurants sell it, but if I have it like this, I don't even need to go to a restaurant to get it. Mm.
You can just make it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get us a paper towel. Is that a good summertime food?
Mm-hmm.
You finish that big old tomato, girl. Here you go. All right, so we're gonna say bye now. We
Bye.
appreciate you. Clayton,
It's a rose effect.
it's the Rose Effect. We appreciate you tuning in, hanging out with us, cooking with us, and we pray God's blessings on you. We hope we said or done something that causes you to think about your life, your health, your family, your walk with Christ, whatever it is, and it causes you to want to improve, want to change it if you need to change it. But we hope we cause a positive effect on your life. So bye-bye. It's the Rose Effect.
It's a rose effect.